Hello and welcome to 145 Gaming. Today I'm with Jack and we are playing Truck Simulator 2 and we are starting an account for this channel. He looks like such a pedo, it's unbelievable, but still. Look at this smile. Oh god.
I'd say you're an attractive man.
He works on a farm. Yes. German, I'm kidding. We are going to probably be in Southampton tomorrow, am I right? Okay, so we'll be in Southampton. That's closest to where we're from. We're going to do the tutorial just for ease. I'm not sure if there are any mods actually enabled in this game, but we won't use them because they're very crashy. To be honest, this game's quite crashy for us in places, like certain destinations, so you'll notice we'll stay like local, we won't go to Germany and places. It's installed from a disk, so we'll reinstall it at some stage, we keep the data, but I haven't got round to it yet. Start with a trailer on the tutorial. Right, so this is a tutorial. We've basically got to do the stuff that says inside. We may skip it because we already know how to play this game. We've been playing it a while now. Press F1 to pause. You may notice we don't use the indicators. As I said, my graphics card, I think I've already said, is a bit rubbish right now. I'm getting a new one like a couple of days, hopefully, from my granddad. It might be slightly better, but it won't be a dramatic improvement, I don't think. So if you put the indicator on, it lags the game a bit, so we're not using it at the moment. But everything else works fine, headlights, everything. It's just that the indicator, we're not even sure why. We fiddled with the settings for like about an hour, and nothing happened, so we've left. We're just not going to use the indicators till I get my new graphics card. We're gonna try and do this account like as much as possible and like all on camera. We're not gonna do any of it off camera unless we lose footage, which I doubt we're going to. So in today's episode all we're gonna do is a tutorial on one other mission because we have not got hours on here. We have other things to do with our lives.
Yeah.
Jack is driving, in case you're wondering. I'm kind of just sitting here and talking. Someone's got to commentate over the video, Jack. Jack's not the best driver in the world. Where are we heading? 6. We've got apples on board. We're heading for Cardiff. Euro goodness in Cardiff. Goodies, sorry. In Cardiff, and we're going to get 3,106 from this job. Frack stuff up. Oh jeez, nearly head on a car. It's a valiant little truck. Well, that took you a while to get. For those of you who still haven't got it, take a look on the steering wheel. We're going to do a lot more truck sim videos, but if you want to see us play any other games, I have quite a few of the Total War games. When I get my new graphics card, they should be good. I can play Rome 2 right now, but I can't play many other games from Total War. We got War Thunder, we got... Basically, look on my Steam profile if you want to see the games we got. I'm Warrior145 on Steam. I think you can get a list of what games I've played up, so I'll double check after this video and post in the description if you can't. Oh, and also we have this thing, right? So, on another account, ages ago, we kind of crashed into this lady in another truck. We looked over, yeah, and her face was so badly animated, and we've discovered that she's scripted, so she drives nearly every vehicle in the game. So if we ever crash into someone or see someone we go, oh, it's the lady, it's just something inside joke. So yeah, this will be the first video on our channel. We're going past some electricity cables now. No new misses as of yet. Apart from that one on the hill with that car.
I'll try my best to reverse and get to the destination.
Jack's alright at reversing, because on the farm he has to reverse tractors, but he's not very good at reversing short wheelbase trailers. I'm not sure what this is.
It's trailers, I should be okay, but it's just they do give you no option, so.
And also, we don't want to like spend like 8 minutes of the video just like reversing, because that gets boring. We have got a mod on which I think is still active, I'm not sure, it may not be actually, that makes different types of loads and trucks more common. I'm not sure if it's active though, because by the looks of it it's not. I think I may have removed the mods because they're making the game crash a bit. As I said, this has been installed from a disk, so it's not very updated, I don't think. But I think it does update. We're 2 hours and 13 minutes from our destination. That isn't real time, that's truck sim time. You won't catch us driving that long. Well, we'll go to Germany or something, but I don't think we'll unlock any jobs to go there for quite some time. We've already, we had started, 2 or 3 accounts on this, but they all kind of failed because we took out loans too quickly, and then we ended up, with a little bit of money. Yeah, practically bankrupt, we'd do a job and then we'd instantly lose all the money from that job and go a bit into the minus from, having to pay off debt from our loans, so we're going to try not to take loans on this, or maybe take one, but they're not that important to be honest. as I said, we've only been playing it a couple of, like, months, yeah. If you look in the sky as well on this game, in the rear mirrors sometimes and in front, you'll notice the birds don't actually move, they're just like pinned to the sky.
They do move.
They do move, but they're like 2D and yeah, they're quite funny. Well, you probably can. You can get nearly every mod for this game. Well, within reason. You can't get like prostitute lorry or something like that.
Prostitute lorry.
I don't know. How else do prostitutes travel? In a Deutz? Combine harvester. Let's not go on to tractors anyway. This is Truck Sim. This is all about the Valiant here. What's the horn sound like?
That's fair enough, isn't it? I think. Press the voice again.
Or it doesn't sound like it.
If you see me stop, that's the electronic pressure down on the dashboard. If I stop there, I think it goes down. Pressure, see?
Yeah.
It goes up.
As I said, Truck Sim's an alright game. It's one of the only games that my computer can run quite smoothly, apart from the indicator thing that I talked about at the beginning of this video. As I said, this is like the first time we've ever recorded. Yeah, so I may not be very good at commentating, but I'm sure I'll get better over time. Yeah, we're trying to record Flight Simulator X, but it doesn't seem to be supported. I'm going to try something later, like add it to Steam and see if that makes it recorded, because this was exactly the same as Flight Sim, but it just wasn't added. When I added it, this is added to Steam, so it could be that. Turning circle. The amount of times, it's not so much with this load, but when you're pulling gravel or something, we always seem to end up falling over, and then you got a cool recovery, which is like minus 200, 400 actually, pounds. As I said, we don't actually own this truck. If you've never seen Truck Sim before and never heard of it, we go to a company and they give us their truck and a load and say, do this and we'll give you so much money. The fuel costs and stuff is covered by the provider, but if we damage or crash the truck or the load, we get fined for causing a car crash, and we get money minus from our income after the mission, which for this is 3,106 if I remember rightly. Just double check that. Yep. Truck drag racing here. Never caught on, but I wonder if it's the woman in the truck. Oh my god, it is. This is our nemesis in Truck Sim. The woman that we told you about. We crashed into a cab, we looked this side and she was looking like straight at us. And oh, unless you crash into the central reservation, in which case you'll be seeing her in court. We are now 48 minutes from Cardiff. Wow. Finally going off the motorway. This is where things get a tiny bit more interesting, but to be honest, Truck Sim's just a lot of driving around. If you like simulators, this is a great game. If you don't, well, I will be doing other games. I'm definitely going to be doing Rome 2 on this channel, War Thunder when I get my new graphics card, because at the moment if I turn on my capture, which is Raptor capture, it's free. It's very good. If I turn it on, it takes me down loads of FPS. And the internet, like, my brothers are always on it, so I'd have to do it when they were out of the house, otherwise all the planes, like, yeah, glitch around the map. Got very budget internet in this household. And wireless isn't any better, and my computer hasn't even got a wireless receiver, so I could, but then there's fitting it, and wired is faster anyway in the long term. This is our house, like 4 stories high, so you can't get wireless at the top, so we got this special plug system going through the house, which I plug into, like adapter plugs, and it sends wireless to up top, etc. As I said, this game's quite realistic. You can get told off for crashing, you'll find something like £400. We've got 2,000 at the moment, in case you're wondering. I think it's in pounds. Is that pounds or dollars? Euros? Oh, I guess. And you can get caught by speed cameras, but there aren't any around here because budget cuts. I might play a bit Daisy as well, going back to the subject of what games I'm going to play on the channel, but as I said, I'm really waiting on my new graphics card. So, it's pressure on to prove himself here. Obviously, the only trouble with being in Britain